Not an ideal way to start the season 0-1, especially taking a punch to the gut losing to a divisional opponent. Our defense just couldn't hold up against this juggernaut of an offense, but you wonder if it's because the Chiefs are just superior, or are we headed towards the wrong direction in our second season? But we still have a long road ahead of us. We'll be taking on a familiar team who almost knocked us out of the playoffs last year, and we'll need to play with a chip on our shoulder, especially after last week's performance. This Jets team also lost the first week as well, and they currently have a cast of players that are young and developing to become superstars in this league. But the holdup is having Sam Darnold leading the charge at the quarterback position in his second stint with the team. The pieces are still there for this squad, but it comes with a gaping hole for concern in a premier position. While on the quarterback conversation, we also have some decisions to make entering today's contest, and the drama has begun as we are going to start the young quarterback Spencer Bayer, and he'll have a chance to prove to us that he is the future of our team and the franchise quarterback going forward. The great part about our team is our defense is still stout even though they did not perform up to their expectations last game. But the potential of this secondary is going to be exciting during the duration of this season. And it might just get even better, especially with Carl Barrington having an opportunity today to join the group by gaining star development. Although the secondary makes me feel secured, the trenches leave me a bit concerned, especially when losing Glenn Ramsey for another few games. But hopefully we can rely on Javon Kinlaw to fill that role and find his way into the backfield. And that goes for the rest of the group because getting to the quarterback has been the core of our defensive identity. And hopefully playing on our home turf will help us settle down and play free. But of course, thank you guys so much for being here. Please subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying this series, as we're about ready to kick off, as the Jets will receive to get us started. And welcome to Week 2. Fairbairn's kick is to the end zone and will be taken out. He's got some space but eventually dropped down at the 25. And Sam Darnold will try to lead this Jets team to their first win. The former number 2 overall pick out of USC is trying to remain relevant in the league and is in a good situation to do so with some blossoming talent surrounding him, but he's still off to a slow start. And we hope that his struggles will carry over today. As Darnold throws and caught, but Devin Bush takes down Juwan Johnson behind the line. And he has really found himself a home with us as our Mike linebacker. It's been a perfect fit. Now Hall with his first carry, but not much there. Bush was at the end of that play, but it's Zach Allen that first met him on that tackle. And they'll be tested early. What do they have drawn up here? He's going to scramble out and slide before Sanders would let him see stars, and the Jets will go 3 and out to start, which will bring out the young rookie from TCU and 17th overall pick Spencer Bayer onto the field. SB3 saw some action against the Chiefs last game and didn't amount to much, but we can give him some leeway since it was his first time touching an NFL field, and we'll see if he can step up to the challenge today. As they open it up with Banks, able to find some space and taking it for a solid start to his day. Banks was subpar in the last game, so we're hoping for more than 63 yards today. Now taking this outside, and not much there. Dulcich was manhandled by Jermaine Johnson, who disengaged and planted him in the backfield. Jets will send pressure on third down. SB3 throws over the middle and incomplete. Tight window pass to Dulcich falls safely, and both sides open up with 3 and outs. The Jets will open up their next drive at the 26-yard line. Darnold getting chased, and he's sacked. Devin Bush accelerating and causing a bunch of chaos in the first 4 minutes of this game. As that pass is broken up. Welcome to the party, Patrick Surtain, and the Jets are in danger of waving the white flag again on offense. Needing a big play. Darnold will take a shot, and it's caught. What a grab there by Garrett Wilson, and the Jets get new life off of his stellar concentration. He throws again, and that's broken up. Hufanga in on that play, and that man is a walking brick wall the way he hits. Hall again, goes nowhere. Swallowed up by Drew Sanders, and they're facing another 3rd and long on this drive. Darnold feeling pressure, being chased, and he opts to throw this away. No harm, no foul, and we'll take over here at the 25-yard line. SB3 throws over the middle, and what a ball! Dropping it in the bucket of Dulcich's hands, and moving the chains for the first down. I mean, that was impressive, threading it right in between 3 Jets in the area, as Dobbins' first carry is a strong one, and he'll pick up 8. That's been the best run of the day. We're going to need more out of this run game. And he's going to get it again. Not going to get it there. Crushed in the backfield by Bryce Huff, and a significant loss there. 3 receiver sets on this third down. SB3 looking right, throws right, wide open. It's Marvin Mims for the first down. Patient in his progression and delivering a strike to move the chains. For what it's worth, these couple of completions on this drive is encouraging to see out of the TCU prospect. And it is already making me more excited to watch this offense as opposed to what I saw all of last season. As SB3 rolls out and throws, and a diving attempt, but Whitworth unable to pull that one in. We'll see if they can pull off another big play here. Beating 7, Bayer with time, throwing left, and that's broken up. Tried to find Dulcich on that out route, but he was smothered, and the Broncos will bring up Kaimi Fairbairn, trying to redeem his missed kick last game. As this kick is up, and good, and the Broncos will strike first with an early 3-0 lead. Into the second quarter we go, Jets trying to get out their own funk on offense, as Darnold swings it out to the running back, and tackled down immediately for no gain. Tag team effort there by Surtain and Bush, as our defense continues to suffocate them. Now the Broncos send pressure, being chased, and no choice but to throw this away. And fear is starting to pierce through Sammy Darnold's eyes. Broncos in press coverage. Darnold looking for a man. He throws left and almost picked off. In and out of the rookie Colvin's hands. He almost had number 2 of the season for the second straight week. The Jets will boot this away for the 3rd time today. It's a high kick deep into Broncos territory, but it turns out to be a bad one into the end zone. SB3 going back out on the field and looking for another scoring drive. Starting on the ground and met in the backfield again by Jermaine Johnson. This guy has been a nightmare to block today. Dumps this off to Banks. He gets speared into the ground but able to pick up 5. 3 receivers at the top of the screen. Jets bring the blitz. They are starting to feel the pressure. He's hit and the ball comes out. Picked up and the Jets will have their first touchdown of the game. Chuck Clark with the scoop and score. And for the second straight week, Spencer Bayer gets sloppy with the football and puts it on the ground. But all of that is credited to Quinnen Williams, who was able to get to Bayer and punch the football out while taking him down. The Jets will obtain their first lead of the game. 7-3 score with a little over 7 minutes to go in the second quarter, as this is booted in the end zone, and the color will settle for the touchback. Gotta give a little bit more grace and patience to the rookie, but you certainly hope that he will grow and learn how to take care of the football going forward. As Banks finds some space, takes a hit, and ball is loose on the ground! And back-to-back plays, the Broncos are careless with the football, and a major case of fumbleitis. Definitely not winning formula, as the Jets will try to capitalize on our sloppy play. They try the outside with Hall, but a short gain. Javon Kinlaw with the start today, making an impact there on the run game. Now in bunch formation. They go back to the ground, breaks a tackle, but Surtain is there to clean it up. We are just praying at this point that we only give up 3 after our mishaps. Darnold in the gun. He throws left and swatted down. It's the rookie Martin Hickson knocking it away, and our defense shows off their resilience, holding them to 3. Fast forward to only under 2 minutes before the half. Bayer throws over the middle and connects for the first down. Kendrick Whitworth with his first grab, and a much needed one there to finish the half strong. As he makes another catch here for another first down. And Bayer is starting to heat up at the right time. 3 receivers set on first down. Bayer looks left, takes a shot, and misses a wide open man in Marvin Mims Jr. And he's got to make those throws as he continues to develop. Throwing left again, but that's batted down. First one was overthrown, and that one was poorly underthrown that could have gone the other way. Bayer now has time. Pocket collapsing, and he will just toss this away and settle for a field goal. Fairbairn to cut the lead. Kick is up and good. And that will take us to the half, being down by 4. Our offense was pretty strong in the first quarter, but the 2 fumbles in the second really ruined our rhythm, and that eventually gave the Jets the lead. Hopefully we can clean it up to avoid our 0-2 fate. Halftime report. We have the Raiders seeking their first win of the season and are well in position to do so. Currently up by 10 over the Jacksonville Jaguars as Trevor Lawrence with 2 interceptions in this game. Chargers look to stay undefeated against the Cowboys, and they have a tight one going into the half, which could be anyone's game. Which could be said for our game here in Denver, and hopefully we can take care of the ball as our offense will start it here in the third. Starting it off with a pass, Bayer launches it deep and hauled in near the sidelines by Courtland Sutton. Great concentration there to keep both feet in. While the Jets disagreed and lost their challenge, it also costed them a timeout. As Banks gets another carry here, tries to find a crease, but his slow day continues. This defensive front all day has debilitated our offensive line. Now trying something different here, going with Whitworth. Gets a few blocks and will be short of the marker, but it's made this third down more manageable. Ball start pulls them back. They're going to roll out with a screen. Banks gets blockers. Sauce runs into a wall and a first down for the Broncos. Just a well-executed play and a new fresh set of downs. SB3 now rolling out with a fake. Throws it and completed to the big guy. Correa, the rookie, with his first catch of his career. They're finally in the red zone for the first time today. And that's completed for the first down. A bullet right in front of Sauce Gardner, and SB3's accuracy has been astounding in the second half. Now launching over the middle and completed again. Mims with another catch, and they're inside the 5. Needing just 3 to punch this in. Whitworth in motion. He gets it looking for space, and he gets launched in the air, but somehow gets just enough for the first down. 4 more tries to punch this in, but they'll get it on the first try. Lester Banks with number 1 of the season, and the Broncos finally punch it in the end zone. And now this kick will secure the 3-point lead, but I'm sure these Jets aren't going away easy. For whatever reason, they always play tough against us in this series. As Wilson keeps his balance and a good effort there for extra yards. He's been well contained by our secondary since his big 38-yard catch in the first quarter. 2 tight ends in this formation. They run their direction, but runs into a stampede led out by Drew Sanders. No gain. Actually, they lost a yard. Going on empty on third down. Looking downfield. But Nate Gills has number 1 of the season. Reigning Defensive Rookie of the Year gets to Darnold, and the defense forces another punt. As this one's high in the air and fair caught at the 35-yard line. Lester Banks looking to improve his stat line, but we know at any point he can break loose. More importantly, we need points on the board. As mentioned, he'll start this off and muscling his way through for a solid gain of 5. And oddly enough, that's his best run of the day. And now running right, gets the blocks, now bursting through, catches the edge, he's in second gear, and Banks is gone. Lester Banks cashes in at the end zone, and we knew he was going to break free for a big one. Just perfect blocking up front, and once Banks found the hole, there was no chance in catching him with his lightning speed. Now the Broncos in 2 plays have expanded their lead to 10, and our offense has awakened. Jets will try to close this quarter out on third down. Darnold dropping back, throws left, and a diving catch by Hunter Renfrow. And that will take us to the end of the quarter, with the Broncos taking a 20-10 lead. Start of the fourth quarter. Darnold throwing over the middle, and that's somehow caught by Jawan Johnson. He was draped by Hufanga, but still able to clasp it in his hands. Darnold looking towards the end zone. Now he's going to run, has space, dives, and he's in for the score. Sam Darnold uses his legs for the touchdown, but he should never use them for this celebration dance ever again. Can't get too comfortable, it's just a 3-point game as that pass is broken up. RPO attempt there, and it's been fun to see the playbook get some variety and mixing it up against this ferocious defense. Dobbins running outside, has some green grass, but green jerseys cover a bunch of ground there for only a gain of 5. Halfway there on 3rd down, SB3 looking downfield, and he's going to be bulldozed in the backfield. John Franklin Myers takes him down, and that time it's the 3rd-round rookie Devin Pryor that was unable to hold the block. There's too much pressure for Pryor to handle, and he loses his balance, ushering Franklin Myers to a free lane to the quarterback. Fast forward to the 2-minute mark as both offenses have been shut down for both sides. As Garrett Wilson able to secure that catch, and it's 3rd down. Needing 3 yards to keep this drive alive. They go with a screen. Hall gets a block, jukes a man, and picks up a much-needed 1st down. Inching closer into field goal range, and we'll need to rely on our defense that's played much better today. Darnold looking downfield. Now going to check it down to the flat, and Hall secures it and gets tackled out of bounds to stop the clock. Minute 30 left to play. Darnold rolling out right, throws, and completes it again. Jawan Johnson with another catch, and the Jets are well in field goal range. Tension beginning to thicken here for our defense. Throws it out to Hall again, and another 1st down. Gets by 1 and picks up 10 on the play. Scary moment here as the Jets are well in position to take the lead. Darnold, he's going to check down again, but he's got tons of room and he's going to walk in for the score. A shocker here in Denver as the Jets just came back being down by 10 going into the 4th quarter, and all of it is now erased. As miscommunication occurs with the defense, letting Kenneth Gainwell just get the easiest touchdown score of his career. This to make it a 4-point lead, and no doubt about it, 24-20 Jets. And this is your moment, kid. 33 seconds left, needing 72 yards to win the game. And it can only be possible if you have the right guy at quarterback. Obviously throwing, and a dot down the seams. Pickup of 19 to start this drive. Still a long way to go, but that's a great start with 2 timeouts left to burn. Now well protected. He's going to check this down. Dulcich makes the catch, and unfortunately they'll need to burn another timeout here. Only a short game, but at this point, if it's not a negative, it's a positive, as that's incomplete. Tried to go his way again, but too far out of his reach. Going empty here on 3rd down. Can't find anyone, and he's going to toss this into the stands, and it all comes down to this. Did something special happen here, or are we experiencing more growing pains? Taking a shot towards the sidelines, and that's caught. 2 feet in and steps out of bounds. What guts to try Sauce Gardner on that play by the former TCU product. Now fires a bullet, and that's caught again. Sutton with another catch, and I can't believe it, but they're 2 yards away from another phenomenon. 7 seconds left. Jets send heat. He throws, caught, touchdown. The rookie phenom has just grown up. What a drive with 33 seconds left, leading the charge without hesitation. And the Broncos are seconds away from capping off this comeback. Just an easy pitch and catch, and we may have hit it out of the park picking this kid, as Fairbairn puts the cherry on top, making it a 3-point game. Hopefully the drama ends here. The Jets will take it out, running upfield, and taking down at the 25-yard line. 1 final second and 1 final play all comes down to this. Darnold dropping back. He's being chased and taken down. A perfect ending to a bizarre game, and the Broncos will pick up their first win of the season. What a load of emotions in that game. I started off frustrated that we only scored 6 points at the half and turning over the ball twice. Then in the second half, a switch just clicked when we found a way to get the running game going and finding the end zone twice. But the chaos began by the heart-crushing moment when the Jets retook the lead in the 4th quarter. But when all hope was lost, it was let out by a young quarterback taking our breaths away with 33 seconds left. It's safe to say after this one that Spencer Bayer will be our starting quarterback in the next game. It was not a pretty game to say the least, but we're going to take this one any way we can get it after our terrible season opener. I was very proud of the guys on defense. It didn't help their cause giving the ball away not once but twice inside our own 30, but they held it together and showed off why they are one of the best units in football. I have a feeling our spirits can remain high if our offense can play at that kind of level, and we need more ways to bring out the most out of Spencer Bayer, and he's going to be so much fun to watch. Some exciting news, Carl Barrington has played himself into star development. It's kind of wild to think that he was only a third-round pick last year and the impact he's made. He's played multiple positions and it's been refreshing. It hasn't been a smooth transition just yet, playing the safety nickel role, but I'm confident that he will step up to the challenge. And what a time to prove it when we go at it against these Chiefs again. And I really want a victory against these guys. Mahomes is such a pain to watch and he's just so good. But I really think we can beat them. It will leave such a bitter taste in our mouths to lose to these guys so early on in the season again, and needing to figure out how to climb out of that kind of hole. And they'll be riding high coming to our home field after barely just beating the Commanders, so we'll need to stay locked in. But thank you guys so much for watching. I would greatly appreciate it if you like and subscribe to help the channel grow, and comment on what you think of our new quarterback. I'll see you in the next one. I'm Monkey C, and I'm out.